The Dave and Joe Liberty Stand. We're here at TCB Auto.
TCB, yeah! We love TCB.
Bob is our wonderful host. And
yes, he is. Hostess with the mostest.
Exactly. And
the best popcorn.
Best popcorn and the best care anywhere for your auto
And we
needs.
have a great IT person or technical camera person back here.
We do. Brand new. It's her first day on the job.
Not Jeff, it's Jennifer.
Yes, it's her first day on the job.
Yeah.
Because Jeff is, he's fired.
Yeah, we fired Jeff.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry I had to hear it like this. But anyway, what are we talking about?
So our topic is, there was a discussion on Illinois, the state forcing foster parents to support transgenderism or the children.
Yes.
So you were familiar with that story.
Yeah, I heard this. I can't remember what source it was. Multiple, I think. I think I heard it several places where, okay, if you want to bring a child in, and help this, kid that
to your home,
and they, it's a little boy that he identifies as a little girl, you must support that. And when I say support that, I don't mean, well, he's going through this and I'll let him go through it. I don't believe in it, but no. You have to. I think you even have to sign something that said, I can't protest anywhere against this kind of thing. I mean, I have to be 100% supportive of this. I can't disagree with it. I have to be all for it. I'm all in on this. I think it's a good thing. I should encourage it.
Is that your opinion?
No. That's what this is. Otherwise, they don't give you the kid. I mean, you have to be on board with that.
Well, I think the sad thing is there's confusion, culturally that today that we could actually think that little boy should be a little girl. That's actually something that adults are saying is okay and natural. And it's like, so you're saying that you should cut off a penis and make this boy, but that boy can never have a child.
I don't think it doesn't go that far. It doesn't say you have to give him an operation or anything.
No, I understand that, but that's ultimately what you're pretty much saying is that little boy shouldn't have a penis. He should have a vagina. And there are people are actually saying that this is something that is, it's just so crazy. Yes, my wife and I are watching a documentary, and these parents, they had like 3 or 4 children, and their third child was a boy, I think, and he identified as wanted to be a girl, but it's 6 years old, and you would think that the parents would be like, okay, wait a minute, this isn't right. My child should not identify as a boy. We need to get this child some help, or a girl. We need to give this child some help because that's just not natural. But no, it's completely flipped on its head where these parents are like, oh, we should support them. So the issue is the parents. It's not the children.
No.
The children need logic. They need right and wrong. They need truth.
The parents' job as parents.
Oh my gosh.
Is to mold that kid and teach them right from wrong and
right.
Truth from lies.
Well, and that's the thing. Where is the truth? To me, it's like there's no...
Well, the truth is take down your pants and take inventory. What do you have down there?
Penis. Is that the right answer?
It depends on... Well, I bet Jennifer doesn't have one. But
I know she doesn't.
Whatever you have, that's your assigned equipment. I'm sorry,
But what is it? What do you think is the issue? How do we combat this? Because it seems like when you do combat it, you're like, he's going to jail. You're
a hater.
Racist. But you're going to go to jail, I think, too. I know California years ago, I heard if my child has unwanted same-sex attraction, I could not get help for that child because it was going to hurt them if you tried to help them with that struggle. And that's, I don't want to go that route. I want to focus on transgenderism. What is going on? Why is that so?
What is behind everything we talk about with the government, with the agencies that we talked about? We need to get rid of the Department of this or that. Every single thing the government does, every new law they pass, every what is the ultimate, actual, real reason behind it?
Control and power.
Control and power. Now, the power part of this is the reason why the progressives, the liberals, whatever you want to, are so into all the gay, lesbian, bisexual, all the the alphabet
Right.
thing, whatever.
Right.
That splits people up into. The more you can put somebody in a group, you're no longer all the same. I mean, no matter how different you are, the thing, everybody says, well, America's great because of diversity. No. America's great because of our sameness. And that makes us tolerate our differences. Because we are all Americans and we all are on the same team. So it's okay if you're a little different here or there. Because our ultimate, that's the way it's supposed to be, and the way it used to be. But they don't. They want us to all fight against each other. Or this group against that group. And this, men against women, white people against black people, Muslim people against Christians. All this stuff. Right. And it's just to split another group and divide even further.
Okay.
To get the power, to get those individuals to vote for those people to have the power and control. Ultimately, to control them.
So how do we fight against this particular transgender issue?
It's a monster. It's a machine. I mean,
Right. I think so many people they get because if you can get them to believe this, whatever this little piece here,
right,
then you can get them to believe that over there. Because if truth is relative, which whatever I believe or whatever I feel is truth, but there again, like you said, this agenda. But I mean, to me, I want to be like, okay, how do I stop this? And I think for me personally, I think I have to speak truth into people's lives. I have to live out the truth. I mean, we raised our children. Okay, we raised 3 girls. Not one of them, they struggle with different things, but they none of them ever questioned their gender. Not to say they couldn't have. I'm not saying that. And if they did, we would get them counseling, get them help, and things like that. But it's I'll say this: I can't imagine how hard that would be
what a
as
terrible
a parent.
life that would be.
No, as a parent,
not even as a parent,
how would you deal with that? I mean, we as parents, we deal with things with our kids, kind of normal things, I guess.
This is like a separate thing here because we're talking about kids right now, and that's where, like you said, that's a parent. And the government wants to take over the role of parenting. And
well,
parents, you don't know nothing. Stay out of the way because you're stupid and you're.
Well, no, because you have Christian values that don't apply.
But I do want to kind of throw this in the mix. I'm going to play your role for a minute and kind of muddy the water and talk about adults. Like, let's say Bruce Jenner or what's his name like
Caitlyn.
How do you think his daily life is, or someone like him? Not just him necessarily.
I think it would be.
It's a hell on earth. It's got to be. It's got to be.
There's no peace.
Why would you, even just for that reason alone, why would you encourage your child to have a hellish life like that?
Well, that's
first of all, as a small child, you go through all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
You know what? How many times when you were a kid you thought you were a dog or a pony or
But they use the other side uses that as a justification of why we should support them in their feelings, because because the question is, I had this guy the other day just ask me. There was a friend of ours who he was married and to a woman, and she died, and then he decides he walks away from God, but he decides he's gay. And it's like this other guy who's a mutual friend is like he's sitting there trying to justify. He's like, well, he had to have feelings before and it's like, okay, well, we all have feelings, we all have desires. I mean, I'm a married man, and I could have temptations for another woman, but it's like, does that mean I'm okay? I'm free to act on them? No. So why do we think it's okay to act on a same-sex desire, but that's okay, or a transgender desire? Oh, but that's okay, but I can't act on my desire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's getting
I'm going to go back to splitting this up. child versus adult. When you're a grown-up adult,
Right.
Has it been 10 minutes? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, as a grown-up
We could
adult,
do show two.
I just want to make this point, and we'll do two. Hands off. I don't care. It's your life. You're a grown-up man or woman.
Right.
That's
right.
yours. But as a child, no, their life's not theirs. I'm sorry, they're not. Do they have a job, or are they going?
Well,
you know?
but the problem is you have adults who are condoning
I know that's
and
a problem.
supporting
I know,
this.
but I know that's
And the government agenda. I mean, I'll say an agenda. Part two. We'll be right back,
we'll be
guys.
back.
Thanks for tuning
Bye,
in.
guys.